Russia. It's rainy today, but the show must go on. So welcome to Show Us Your Cat. Привет!
Hello, yes, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV, back with another episode of Show Us Your Cat. Firstly, thanks very much to Ilya, Elena and Alexei for that great warm introduction from quite a chilly looking Moscow, Russia. Show Us Your Cat, the show where we take a look at your boats and where it is that you sail them around the world. Very exciting times. Show Us Your Cat is on Joyrider TV every Sunday. So I'm coming to you from Wildwind in Vasiliki on the Greek island of Lefkos. This week has been a very nice week here. If you saw the Hobie 16 video from 2 days ago, you will have seen some absolutely champagne sailing conditions. Such a shame that you can't be here with us to enjoy these conditions as well. Of course, if you fancy being featured in an upcoming episode of Show Us Your Cat, all you have to do is send in some photographs, maybe some video clips of you with your boat or just your boat and where it is that you sail it, and you could be featured in an upcoming episode of Show Us Your Cat. So I think for now, let's dive in and take a look at what we're looking at this week in this week's Show Us Your Cat on Joyrider TV. So this week we're starting off in the USA, would you believe? We're going to Indiana, near to Indianapolis. We're going to Eagle Creek Reservoir, where we have Dennis, who has got this amazing looking Hobie 14. This is, I would say, in the top 10 of Hobie 14s that we've looked at so far in Show Us Your Cat. Absolutely fantastic condition, and what a great colour scheme he's got there as well. We can see that Dennis hasn't had the 14 for long, but he's already sending it whenever he can. And I think we can expect some great things there from Eagle Creek Reservoir. If you want to see Dennis in action, then do check out his YouTube channel, Captain Dennis, I believe. And also, if you want to see more pictures of Dennis with his 14, do follow Dennis on Instagram for some great shots of that great looking 14. But thanks very much, Dennis, for sending in those pictures of your 14. I think that boat does speak for itself, and what a great colour scheme. If anybody has come across a Hobie 14 colour chart like we have one for the 16s, I would love to see it, because I think there's some great colours out there for the 14s. So next we're going to Russia, to Moscow. As seen at the start of this video, we have Ilya, Elena and Alexei, who have got a 1986 Hobie 16. This boat was featured in episode 15 of Show Us Your Cat, but since then these guys have been doing a lot of sailing and training with their 16, and they're taking it to the next level. Originally this boat, which they picked up in Poland, came with red hulls and white sails, but since then the hulls have been refinished and painted white, and it's got some new custom made sails, giving it that fresh look. One difference with the sails that we can see is that the main sail has got the loose footed boom, which does give a little bit more control with the outhaul than the original boom, which has the sail fed into it. So since getting the boat, they have been training hard, even in very cold conditions. So if it's a little bit chilly out and you're not fancying going out sailing because it's a bit cold, then perhaps you could learn a thing or two from these guys. They've been going out when it's been just 2 degrees. Oh my goodness. I think maybe I should be having a word with myself there, fair weather sailors. Everyone else. They've now had their first capsize, and they nailed the recovery with ease. So if with your boat, if you haven't yet capsized, it is important to have done a capsize and recovery, because then you'll realise that it is pretty easy to get the boat back upright, and perhaps you'll feel a bit more confident with your boat after you've been through a capsize drill. Now, Elena does compete every year in a solo regatta. That's for any dinghies or catamarans. The only condition of the race is that you have to sail single-handed. So we're expecting great things from Elena in that competition later this year. Again, check out these guys' YouTube channel for more great action on their 16 from Russia, where it is definitely colder than it is here. But well done for going out there and sending it whatever the temperature. Thank you very much once again. Next, we're going back to the USA, to Washington DC, to Potomac River. We've got Alexander, who's got a 5-meter Supercat adventure racing model. Oh yeah, this bad boy is an inflatable. It's got a 10-meter sail, it weighs roughly 100 pounds, it's got a furling jib, and can comfortably carry a crew of 3.
On the Supercat right now, got the boys out here.
But the best feature is that the hulls are inflatable, so storage of the boat is very easy. In fact, Alexander stores it under his bed at home. The boat is pretty quick because it's so light, so sailing in light or heavy conditions are both fun. Some of the other guys in this in the videos here, we've got Alexander's friend Zach. It was actually Zach who taught Alexander how to sail on his Hobie getaway. The other guys in the video are his 2 brothers.
GoPro, stop recording.
Alexander is teaching to sail at the moment. So the long-term plan is to hang on the beach in Delaware in June, where he'll also be sailing on Zach's getaway. So we'll be seeing some more action from Alexander, Zach and the brothers at that time. So thanks very much, Alexander, for sending us those great video clips and photographs of your 5-meter Supercat. I do believe that's the first one of those that we've seen. So there we go. What a great selection of boats on this week's Show Us Your Cat. If you would like to be featured in an upcoming episode of Show Us Your Cat, then all you need to do is show us your cat. Head down to your boat park, take some pictures, maybe a bit of video if you haven't got some already. If you're going out sailing, maybe put a camera on the boat if you've got a camera that can withstand a bit of water, because there's always a chance it's going to get wet. And also, if you are going to send in some video or pictures for Show Us Your Cat, as we saw Team Moscow did at the start of this episode, do feel free to record an intro, a short intro for Show Us Your Cat, and you never know, you might be introducing next week's episode. What a lot of fun that would be. Anyway, still ongoing, we've got the speed stick, which has just been updated again. Things are moving fast on the speed stick. Even if you're going out sailing and you don't feel that you're going to get into the top 10, maybe not the top 20, maybe not the top 30, it's worth doing, going out with a GPS device, recording your speed, and then get it on the speed stick, and there is a record giving the evidence to anybody who needs the evidence that yes, you went that fast on that day, on that boat, with that person, in that place, on that boat, and you're on the speed stick now. Good choice. But all the information for sending anything in, whether it's for Show Us Your Cat or for speed stick, or if you're buying or selling a boat, is in the video description below, as is links to Team Moscow's YouTube channel and Dennis's YouTube channel, so you can check out more action from those guys, which I think is worth doing if you've got a quiet moment, cup of tea, see what Dennis has been getting up to in Indiana. Good times. Okay, so thanks very much for watching as ever. Thanks to everybody who's been supporting the channel. About to launch, as I said, probably last week and the week after, I'm about to launch a new range of Hobie 16 designs at totaljoyrider.com, which will be with the authentic sail colours. Oh my goodness, that is an exciting time. But yeah, thanks to everybody who's been supporting the channel. But all you have to do to support the channel right now is hit the like button and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you could try to avoid hitting the dislike, the thumbs down button, because if you do that, it means not as many people will get to see the videos. Okay, so thanks very much, and we'll see you next week with more Show Us Your Cat, but we'll of course see you before then with more great stuff on Joyrider TV. Thank you.